Hello, my dear Sagittarius, and welcome to your November 2020 love and romance reading. Before we get started, I'm just going to ask that you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, ring that notification bell if you guys want to get updates whenever I upload anything new. And if you guys are looking for a private reading or you would like to get your hands on the decks that I'm using, all of that information is in the description box down below. So let's jump into this, Sagittarius. I'm going to read your energy on the left, your person, the person that you're romantically linked to on the right, and in the middle, what's going on between you two. Again, play with time here, Sagittarius. It might be something from the past that's still affecting you. It might be a current situation, or it might be a situation or energy that's moving towards you in November. Okay. At any point in time, Sagittarius, feel free to swap the energies that I might be picking up on. Look at that. Five of Swords wants to come out. Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius or have Aquarius in your chart. Messages for my Sagittarians, please. Love and romance, November 2020. Messages for my Sagittarians, love and romance, 2020. All right, you guys are coming out as the Page of Cups. You might have water in your chart. Ace of Cups, Page of Wands, Five of Cups, oh, Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit in reverse. All right, the Moon in reverse. Some of you might be dealing with a Pisces. Okay. Overall energy, you guys, is the Empress in reverse. All right, Sagittarius, some of you guys might be dealing with a Taurus or Libra, or you might have that in your chart. For others of you, I'm picking up on a little bit of disappointment here. Either for some of you, there was a third-party situation. Because when I pulled the Moon card, I was like, there may have been a Pisces that came between you guys. That was the message that kind of like jumped out at me. So just for a few of you, you might be dealing with a third party situation, but for the rest of you, it's like you weren't able to, what you thought you were going to be able to do with this person. Maybe you had, high hopes for this relationship, didn't come to fruition for one reason or the other. Okay, Sag, you guys are showing up as the Page of Cups in reverse. So the Page of Cups in reverse is kind of like putting a full stop to your emotions that you have towards this person. There's something that happened that maybe didn't, that you don't trust this person or you don't want to reach out. Again, you might be waiting for an apology or you might owe this person an apology because they're coming out as the Five of Cups. So they're really kind of distraught about whatever has happened between you guys. They may really want to come forward with a message of reconciliation. But you see this person as the Ace of Cups in reverse. So I think at one point in time you saw like a lot of potential. You thought this person was going to make you happy. You thought you guys, I think you probably went far in your head about where this relationship was going to go. The Ace of Cups can also be somebody who's emotionally draining. Okay, so Sagittarius, you guys might have had some substantial differences in how you deal with things and how you view life. And so you might see them as emotionally draining you as well. They may have done something where they owe you an apology, or you just feel like you're quite disappointed in the situation, and that, you don't really want to take it any further at this time. You're seeing the relationship as the Page of Wands. So again, I'm really picking up on that you got some bad news. You may have found out that this person was seeing somebody else or that they did something that was kind of a deal breaker for you, Sag. The Page of Wands is this fire energy, but the Page of Wands has a tendency to be a little bit impulsive. So when the Page of Wands is in the upright, it's somebody who's really excited about what's coming towards them, where this is going. But in the reverse, it indicates sort of bad news. It also indicates, that maybe you feel like things, went hot and heavy and now they've just sort of fizzled out, or you got to know this person or their behavior or something along those lines. And I feel like, Sag, it's you who's kind of putting a full stop to this. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on, but feel free to swap the energies at any given moment. Your person, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, Five of Cups, they're really upset. They might have made a really big mistake, Sag. They might have, you know, it could be anything, but they're not happy about what they did. We do see these Two of Cups there. I think they see you, Sag, as their person, but these other cups have fallen. Something here took this relationship, or, you know, brought this relationship to a standstill. Now, the way that they see you as the Ace of Pentacles, like the one that got away, like a missed opportunity, okay? And at one point in time, you saw a lot of potential here and a lot of love in this situation. Sag, I don't know what they did, okay? I do not know what they did, but they're really upset. Like, you're the one that got away. They are really kicking themselves for whatever happened between you guys. The way they see the relationship as the Hermit in reverse. So this is one of the biggest and the hardest lessons that they've had to learn, was losing you, Sag, or was offending you, or, you know what I mean, whatever it is that they did. I do feel with the Hermit in reverse, they do, like, they've been sort of drowning their sorrows, or they've been in isolation. Maybe you have cut off all communication. I do feel like, Sag, they want to come back in here. Again, there may have been a Pisces in between you, or you found something out that was a major deal breaker for you, something that they had kept hidden from you. All right, the Nine of Swords in reverse. Again, there was a lot of drama. There's a lot of overthinking. I'm just picking up on you being exhausted. This person might, you know, have a tendency to, you know, have a flair for the dramatic. And I feel like that's just like really draining for you, or this person is clingy, or this is like a water sign. And you guys just have totally different ways of behaving in relationships and dealing with life in general. The future outcome of this potential outcome of this relationship is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So again, I'm seeing, Sag, you guys putting a full stop to this. All right, that there's been some sort of major change. I feel like it's a breakup or it's a separation, and I really feel like you guys don't see it going anywhere. So let's go ahead and clarify these cards. We've got the Page of Cups in reverse. All right, and the bells. Okay, so bells are announcements. You may have really, at one point in time, Sag, seen this person as somebody that you would like to marry. Okay, you saw them once as the Ace of Cups, the Empress card. Again, I'm picking up on some of you found out there was somebody else involved. The bells can also be about a message, an announcement, okay? You know, you may have met this person at some sort of gathering, like a baby shower or wedding or something along those lines. All right. But I feel like also many of you found out something that they were hiding from you, and that's why you were like, I'm not going any deeper here. Like, this person is already not telling me the truth. Yep. So this person, the Ace of Cups in reverse, you know, they might have been, that, you know, I feel like there was a lot of drama involved in this situation, Sag, and that you felt like it was even starting to affect your social status or your career. You know, this person might have had like a little bit of a drinking problem, and they kind of, you know, got too dramatic and maybe did some shenanigans while you guys were out, or maybe sort of like embarrassed you in front of your friends or something along those lines. You might have also started to feel like they were taking away from your stability, you know, like that whatever was going on between you two was, you know, starting to affect your work or your focus. Okay. Page of Wands is clarified by the Mask. Okay. So yeah, again, I feel like, Sag, again, you found out information that was a deal breaker. And at one point you were very excited about this, but you got some bad news. I don't think it was from them, though. I think you found out from somebody else something that showed you who they really are. Okay, and that's why you sort of put a full stop to this. And I feel like sometimes you get a little bit upset because you're thinking, whoops, how did I let this person, you know, trick me? You know, how did I let this happen? I feel like some of you are like, man, I really didn't see that coming. You may have been sort of swept off your feet. Again, I do kind of get that this burned, you know, hot and fast, this relationship. All right, this person, 5 of Cups, look at that. We get the baby. So some of you guys might have just, you feel like this person is really quite childish. They might be a lot younger than you. This person may also have hidden the fact that they have kids, or maybe there's somebody else who got pregnant in this scenario. But I think, Sag, you're kind of like sending them on their way. Okay, you're like, go ahead, start something new. It's not, it's not going to be with me. Okay, they're seeing that this relationship is over. That's why they're so distraught. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, like you are the one that got away. All right, and again, Comet, this burned fast, hot and fast. Now the Comet card here is also like you were their wish come true. Like they really wanted this relationship with you. And I feel like, they learned this was the biggest lesson that they learned, Sag, okay? And it's a very, very hard lesson, but they still have hope that they're going to somehow be able to bridge the gap, that they're going to be able to communicate with you. All right, the Moon in reverse. Okay, you get number 22, but this is the card of the triangle. So again, Sag, some of you guys, you found out this person had a baby with somebody that they were hiding, or that they got somebody pregnant, because that's the clarity that's coming through here, that there was some sort of three-way situation. It doesn't all have to be like, sexual, but that's what I'm picking up on for the most part, okay? The butterfly, there was a lot of drama. Butterflies are beautiful creatures, but they do kind of flit around. Like, so I think you're also seeing like, I can't, at one point in time, I imagined a future with this person, but they're just not reliable. They just don't stick around. And I think you're ready to just sort of leave it in the past here, because I'm getting that there were a lot of sleepless nights. This person, may have called you a lot, sort of crying or begging and pleading and this and that. And I think you're just sort of like, you want to cut your losses and move on. Okay, you get number 38, you get the Fish. Yeah, I think, Sag, you're really focusing here on your wealth, on your stability. I think you're focusing on you. I think, you're trying to go out. You're trying to just sort of like put this behind you. That's what I'm really getting. Like, I feel like you're actually quite clinical about it, because whatever happened between you guys, it was a deal breaker. It's like that we're not coming back from this, okay? And this person is gutted, okay? They are gutted about losing you, Sag, okay? We do get Lady, number 39. So again, for some of you, I am getting that, this definitely was a third-party situation. Okay. All right. So we get seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. Okay. Come to your own conclusions, guys. But, the messages are starting to repeat themselves. Okay, we get Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So Sag, this is on your side, and what I'm getting here from this card more than anything is that you're moving away from this energy. All right, you're transcending these difficulties, you're leaving it behind with this Fish card and the Wheel of Fortune. You're looking at as a very tragic state of events that took place, but you know what? You're cutting your losses. You're like, I know my person is out there, and I know my person doesn't do this, I wouldn't do this. So I am picking up on this, beautiful Sagittarian optimism. All right, and then we get the Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind. So what I'm getting here, Sag, obviously, you guys are in control of your lives. You know your lives better than I do, but I feel like this person is really, really hoping that they're going to get a second chance with you. Okay, I'm seeing that really strong here with the Comet card clarifying the Hermit. All right, they really, really want a second chance. But for many of my Sag, that's going to be up to you. Okay, it's completely up to you if you're going to rekindle this romance. But many of you guys are transforming and moving on. All right, so you guys decide. But I do feel like this person is going to reach out to you. They're going to try. They may even try to seduce you again. But more than anything, I feel like they want to come in and talk because they're very, very upset. Okay. All right, so we get ask for help, what do you really need? Be willing to accept support. All right. So yeah, you might need to ask for help on how to deal with this person. Again, if this person is like contacting you, I feel like they might be trying to get a hold of you when they're drunk and like sending you messages. If you've already blocked them, you know, you may need to ask for help and advice on what to do here. Okay, they might also be asking help from your friends how to get their Sagittarius back. You get new love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. So Sag, I think you guys are already focused on, yeah, I don't want this energy. I'm ready for somebody new. I know what I need to know. You know, it was a tough lesson I just learned. But you know what? I'm moving on. And again, there might be somebody at work who has their eye on you or vice versa. Slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. Yeah, so I'm picking up this person is like really anxious, really anxious about losing you, but you've got this sort of make your bed, you lie in it type attitude. Okay, Sag? So let's go ahead and see. And I feel like you put the kibosh on this. Whatever you found out, Sag, was a total deal breaker for you. All right, and you might have found out from one of your friends, okay, what was going on. Stay optimistic about your love life. Yeah, because Sag, I do pick up on that there's somebody new, and somebody who's coming in to, sort of answer your prayers. There's this wish fulfillment here. Okay. Religious factors. Okay. Your love life is influenced by, again, I feel like this person did something that was just like against your religion, your personal beliefs. It was too much. It was a total deal breaker here. Okay. And I feel like you probably gave them a chance, but ultimately, they blew it. Soulmate. All right. So I do feel like this is more about your new love. Okay, that there is somebody out there. There is a strong connection coming towards you once this is cleared up. And heart-to-heart conversations. Okay, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Sag, I'm picking up more than anything that this has to do with getting closure with this person. That, a heart-to-heart conversation. Again, for some of you, for very few of you, you may be willing to rekindle this situation, but that's completely up to you. All right. And please don't make a decision based on guilt or what you think you should do or on some sort of like fantasy, because for many of you, again, this person did something that was against the rules in your book, at least. Okay. And, so we don't want to abandon ourselves. But for those of you who feel like this is a soulmate and it is something that you can forgive, it may have been because if they're from a different culture, there are things that are handled differently. And so if you can see it from a different perspective, if it wasn't something like, getting somebody else pregnant while you guys are in a monogamous relationship or something like that, if it's something that was of smaller scale, you might want to scale back, and you might want to, if you're willing to give this person a chance. Okay, because for some of you, this person is going to be, it is going to rekindle. There is going to be this transformation that this is your soulmate, but that's for a very select few of you, and you guys will know if that resonates with you. I don't want you to start thinking like, yeah, this person like did me dirty, they were really bad and I'm totally done and I blocked them. And, well, now I just heard that maybe there's a chance. Like, you guys are going to know. Okay. We get transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So for some of you, this was like a major lesson. And again, it might have been something that happened between you that was like culturally acceptable for one, but not the other. But again, for some of you guys, this experience was completely transformative and you've got a new love coming in. Okay. And it may be somebody in your workplace. It might be a friend who's sort of watching all of this go down. And your relationship is deepening because you're confiding in them about what happened, and love conquers and transforms all things. So some of you guys are going to leave this completely in the past, and you're moving on to somebody new and somebody who's aligned with who you are and your values. Okay, so a few different storylines coming in there, Sag. I love you guys. Take which one resonates and leave what doesn't. And remember that you guys have the power to say no or walk away at any time. Okay, so I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Have a beautiful day. Take care.